Folks, I'm not sure what I'm going to film today, but basically I just wanted to say about yesterday. No walk, no videos. My mum was taken into hospital the night before and I went with her, so I didn't get back until breakfast time. And yeah, so apparently I couldn't get through yesterday afternoon on the phone, but my sister went, and apparently it's chest, urine infection and possible fluid on the lungs, so she's not doing well, not doing great, but you know, we're hoping for the best. Well folks, it's very busy on the roads, but then our main road is closed, so the traffic has to come all through the village, so it's gone a bit quieter now, but I'll be glad when it's open again. It'll make a difference. Oh, it's so nice to have a morning walk again, folks. I know you missed it yesterday, but just breathing in the air and just chilling out, it gives you a good start to the day, doesn't it, lady? Hey, you probably guessed I've been on my own this week. That's because my friend's been on holiday. I think she's back now, but we won't resume the walks until next Monday. And of course, Nigel comes and joins me the odd time, but with my mum going in hospital, that's kind of disrupted that, because we can't make any firm commitments. Anyway, I'm back on the walk, what we've been doing for the last few months, because it's nice and relaxing. Lady, come on. Away from the traffic, and it's I can just relax. So as you've gathered, folks, everywhere's gone green now. You'll hardly see a brown hedge now. Everywhere's got its leaves. But then again, time's rolling on, isn't it? Can't believe it's getting on for the end of April. So yeah, it's beautiful to see all the different shades of new greens on the trees and the bushes. Something that many of us, me included, often forget to look at. But you should. It's just breathtaking. Let's look at the new ones. Just beautiful. All these greens. I mean, you got some of the older ones. Oh, that's a different leaf, but never mind. So yeah, it's just lovely to come here. We're so close to the houses, but you feel so far away. Beautiful. So lucky. Aren't we, lady? Lady's on the lookout for... Can't say the words because she'll go mad. Oh, and she spotted something else. Well, I did anyway. But she's on the lookout for a four-legged furry creature with a bushy tail and seen in trees. Very clever. So I can't even abbreviate the word because she knows what it means now. Don't you, lady? Hey. Just leave a mark everywhere. Right. That noise, folks, is a squirrel. I said the word, didn't I? That's why she's gone mad. Where is it? I can't do a squirrel noise. But this path's full of them. Isn't it, lady? Oh, I've said it, that's why she's looking up. Can you spot it, lady? Lady, where's the squirrel? Ooh. Oh dear. Off we go, folks. Ah, I've just seen one in the tree somewhere, jumping. Oh well. I bet there must be a dozen down here. I was listening on the radio this morning. It was saying about the benefits of walking and cycling, and it was saying, you know, walking's really good for you, but so cycling's a bit better because it gets your heart pumping. Well, folks, if you've got a dog like Lady, I can confirm that your heart will get pumping. Quite often my app is saying that I've done so much running, and in fact I've just been walking really, really fast. Just look at that view, folks. Fantastic. When you see this walk in the different seasons, which you've been following me for so long, we haven't seen the autumn yet, and I guess you haven't seen the you haven't really seen the winter because we've not really had any snow. But at some point you will, and it's lovely. You hear that bird singing? The blackbird. I think it's a black. No, it's not. Oh, it's it. No, it wasn't. Where is it? Sounds like a... Is it? Oh, I wish I knew my bird songs, folks. I can never remember them. Could it be a robin? I don't know. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. That was the one thing I've always wished. I had a good memory. Could remember all these things, but unfortunately I can't. There's certain ones which you don't forget, which probably were taught when I was very young, hence they're in my head. But when I try and learn new ones, I often can't remember. I love to hear the wood pigeons in the distance. It may sound stupid, but it kind of reminds me of when I was younger. Although we lived in a village just like I do here, we weren't that far away from fields, and probably about from here to probably to that over in the distance there, that white blossom, the blackthorn. And they had long gardens, those houses, what were just on the edge of that, and so they were obviously a lot nearer, and you used to hear the pigeons in the morning, same as you used to. Those folk used to have hens and cockerels, and used to love to hear the cockerel in the morning. Oh, the joys, the joys of your youth. I don't have many actually. A bit sketchy my childhood, school days, because I used to get bullied a lot. But back in the 60s, you can imagine it wasn't that much. It's only what, 20 years after the Second World War. Well, we'll say 25 years, and the kids were brought up, you know, that because my mum's German, my dad's English, that were brought up to, you know, to kind of give you verbal abuse and that for having a German mum. So I used to get kind of wound up all the time, and at that age I couldn't really take it. You know, it used to just really get me down, and you know. And so yeah, so there was that, and trying to think what else. Because I was shy. I was so shy. My cheeks used to go bright red at the slightest person. You know, if somebody would come and talk to me, you know, if somebody in the class who I didn't really know, or if the teacher would shout out in class, that would be it. And of course that would then, everyone would take their mickey out of that as well. Well, that's the memories I have anyway. I'm sure there was good ones, but I can't remember them. Right, I've nattered enough, haven't I? I've nattered enough. Have I nattered enough, lady? Hey, you don't answer me, do you? Hey? We have a lot of good conversations, I do, with lady. She never answers me back. Well, sometimes she does. She knows the word W-A-L-K. And she knows sometimes I've got this habit, and this is what my friend Paula pointed out. I'll say, oh, right, and lady associates that with going for a walk. So when you hear all these bird songs in the spring, what they're actually doing is they're trying to attract mates. That's the whole reasoning behind the song. You'll often see the birds will be at the top of a tree, you know, a prominent position, or on a, you know, a post, and they'll be doing their songs, and they might be doing shaking the wings around, and yeah, it's quite fascinating, really. You see the willow trees over there? They're always found near water. If you see one and there's no water, then there's a possibility that in the past, if it's a mature tree, that there was a stream there at some point. So folks, we're on our way back home now. Just look at the nice flowers in the hedgerow here. Pretty. It's beautiful. As I've said before, folks, I love nature, but I'm not blessed with a great memory. I so wish that when I was younger that I would remembered and had an interest in flowers, wild flowers and everything then, because it would have sunk into my head and I would never have forgotten, like a lot of the birds I recognise. But unfortunately I didn't have the interest then.